Hello, I'm Bob Webb, and welcome to a very special four-player moment. I'm here with Brad Simons and Nick Henderson to discuss a very exciting event that's occurring next month on 4pp.tv. Now Brad, Nick, we've had events like this on the feed before, like Horror Month, but this one's different. Can you tell our viewers a little bit about it?
It's basically the idea of, of when we used to do like Your Way Wednesday, where y'all got to vote on the games that you wanted to see, or like Open Game Night, where you guys get to ultimately decide what I end up playing. The month is going to be somewhat very similar to that, because we want you guys to choose what we play in July, and everyone's going to be involved, not just me and Nick, but Carlos will be over playing stuff, Mike will be over playing stuff, Nolan's going to be playing stuff, Joseph's going to be broadcasting, Chris is going to be broadcasting, Bob's going to be broadcasting.
Wait, I didn't agree to this.
But the thing is, for an entire month, every single night, we're going to be playing something that you've voted on. Not just voted on, but you yourself have also come up with.
How is all this stuff going to break down?
We're going to be trying to separate this. We're going to ideally separate this month up into 4 different weeks, because 4 weeks and we're 4-player, and so each week is going to be something different. 1 week is going to be a horror week, and we're not divulging when's going to be which, so don't get too excited. 1 week's going to be a horror week. 1 week is going to be dedicated to
community online.
Community and online games, where we hop on to play multiplayer games with you guys.
With you
guys, and we're gonna have one week dedicated to like old school retro games, and we're gonna have 1 week that's sort of open, where you guys can sort of fight it out and basically submit any games you want, whether they're horror games or online games. They can be anything. We have 1 week dedicated to anything.
We've had horror nights before. Are there going to be any restrictions on this horror week?
Submit any kind of horror game that y'all want to see.
Really? Any game they want to see?
The sky's the limit. You can make any recommendations you want.
And how about retro week?
Anything before, like
PS1 generation and older.
PS1, N64 generation, and older for the retro stuff. And that includes like Super Nintendo games and whatnot.
And the online week?
That could be anything. It could be like a multiplayer game like Call of Duty, which maybe don't vote for that.
Carlos will be into that.
Maybe don't vote for that. But it could be cooperative stuff that involves multiple players. Like if you want to see us play Left 4 Dead or maybe DayZ or something, we'll get a hold of a copy of that. You guys just got to vote for it, or even something like Minecraft on like a multiplayer server.
Now let's move on to some questions we got from some viewers about the upcoming month. You mentioned that for every 5 games suggested that you'll be hosting a dinosaur orgy for Nick in some sort of eyes wide shut cacophony of leathery flesh. Why is this?
It fits in the spirit of the month.
So how often will these orgies be happening?
Every day in July, so it's cool. We're excited, and we're kind of doing it for you guys.
Now, if Nick does happen to get one of these Brachiosauruses or Heterodontosauruses pregnant, what will you call the new species?
You can help us figure out a good name for it. The punnier, the better. Alliteration is good.
It's good.
One more question. Nick, we know that you are a big Assassin's Creed fan. Now, is there another game that you think that is better than that series as a whole? Or one that did more to propel the gaming industry?
E.T.
Well, yeah, E.T. for the Atari.
Concerning this special month, is there anything else you would like to add?
Don't be lazy. Get involved, because, it's going to come down to when we're tallying them up and voting on this stuff, or when you guys are tallying them up and voting, or we're tallying them up, but yeah.
That's our job.
Yeah. Every little, every recommendation
Will be considered. So we plan to start July 1st. So hopefully,
July 1st.
I anticipate we'll probably by the end of the week we'll be taking a look at those submissions. So don't waste any time. If you have your ideas, submit them now.
Thank you very much for your time. 4-Player Podcast, now open to your suggestions for the summer. We'll include a link to the forum post below so you can submit your own ideas.